Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where I spend some time thinking on some of the angles of a particular subject I find problematic. Or just something to talk about and I speak on it in an open conversation type of matter. You know, words and my thoughts. Stuff we can all give away for free. Um, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. But on the same note, please think for yourself on this channel. On other channels, you can do whatever you want, but if you don't think for yourself after watching me or listening to me, then I've truly achieved nothing with this channel. In my opinion, forming and applying your own thoughts and takes practice and time alone, time with other people, friend or foe, and most importantly, consuming news in a way that does not shape you but adds to the clay of your sculpture. With that being said, let's get right into the topic. I was scrolling through social media, like most of us do when we're bored, and with nothing else to do, um, which reminds me of a conversation I had with good friends about social media and the pros and the cons of everyone having an opinion, allowing the public to curate, to create, to judge what's important and gets attention. The main problem is that we as an audience promote only the funniest or the most tragic content as the material we deem as must see. I'm also included. Um, this is a problem before we push niche content, because we push niches, our stuff we believe is, the most entertaining or funny, and we think it's better than the other stuff that's out there. Um, we celebrate it and then we pass into a different space than the mainstream, which it has a positive effect of pushing negative groups to the side is easily identifiable. Like, if you don't want to be in the neo-racist chat party, you really don't have to be. As for example, no views expressed on this channel, by the way, all thoughts. but causes the smarter, but causes the smarter their numbers, the smarter in their numbers to hide, pretty much. Like, um, like getting into like a video game community and being racist, you could still hide in the game and sneakily pass your views amongst the more gullible of the scene, especially the younger people, without them even knowing. Um, this is all an example. Never good to speak too abstractly. Uh, it's a form of tribalism of the current state of the internet. It's the only way to explain how terrible people are proven terrible can attain their success. It's niche. That's why every time R. Kelly comes out with a new album or whatever, no matter what he did, and I'm not picking on R. Kelly, but no matter what he did, people would stand with his music because it's separate. We put it in its own section. Then when it comes to numbers to confirm facts, we already want to know to be true. It causes people to pause and take too long thinking about a particular fact. A singular fact is not reality. It is common for us to hold a fact or figure to make us appear right. Since that most people's attention spans are getting shorter because of technology, not 100% proven to me, which like I said, I don't exactly agree with. It's more like attention is being awarded to the interactive. And most people still sit down for a good long movie and not necessarily the stuff that doesn't interest them. It's getting harder to attain interest, thus giving us maybe a false result as people attention spans are getting shorter. Maybe the stuff that used to work won't work because people have more options. Remember, back in the day, we didn't have any options, man. It's either you watch the one channel on television or you don't watch TV that night. you know, Now even like someone who can afford the cheapest phone can watch YouTube and hook up to the McDonald's Wi-Fi. Shout out to McDonald's. But but we but you know, it's pretty much we spend our time in the hobby. My theory is that all-out warning and regulation of internet consumption is never going to happen. Saying that, in America we have laws to protect from drinking, smoking, etc., along with full-on campaigns for simply buckling your seatbelt. So it does make me feel like that at some point there will be internet laws. Mostly it's protecting children right now, but man, at some point I won't be surprised. It's you only spend 30 minutes a day for each hour on the internet. Don't worry, we will be watching you. We will be watching you while you're surfing the internet. Don't be surprised if that happens. Um, then again, the internet does make an obscene amount of money, but then again, stuff that makes an obscene amount of money are also regulated. So there you go. I feel like since a lot of these apps uniquely exist with a tool we find essential, like a cell phone, it causes problems. Another one of it has a weird relationship with free speech. Um, Even though that sites are owned by businesses, for example, people find any type of information to support why not wearing a mask is okay, right? Just as an example. And then they make a joke about it, and they will hardly change their position based on what anyone else tells them. However, there's an echo chamber in the internet that they rely on to prove why not wearing a mask is okay, in this current COVID situation. Hopefully, you find this video sometime in the future where COVID is solved and this video, that example is irrelevant. But, since you found it, if you find it a little bit earlier, just keep that in mind. By the same coin, it helps their opinion gain traction, and it helps them spread what we believe in. Again, a positive and a negative to things we perceive negative. So just keep that in mind when you're watching the news, when you're watching other people speak, even me. Know there is a positive and a negative to most of these techniques that people employ. Might do a video on that more, but I think we get the gist of it here. And that's just my thoughts on technology, social media in particular, in relation to COVID, and more importantly, what's it doing to our society based on my own thoughts and, what I read. Not official research, but, what I read, what I don't read, what I see as facts and not facts. So put your opinion down below if you feel like it. If not, just hit a like and scram, buddy. I'll see you later. It's been Gabe. Have a nice day.